Well, can it just be cold anymore? It doesn't seem that way. Anytime cold air comes in, we hear a couple of words like polar vortex. It's the polar vortex problem. And what I want to do is give you a couple of informational tidbits about the polar vortex so you don't get caught up in the hype and the headlines. Now, I'll be honest with you, the article of this very website here, this article that you're reading right now, has the polar vortex in there to get your attention. A lot of places are doing that, but what is this polar vortex thing exactly? Let's talk about what it is first, and then we'll talk about what it isn't. It's a large circulation around the poles, and it kind of shrinks down in the summer and then expands more in the winter. But it exists thousands of feet up in the atmosphere. It does not sit on the surface, so you can't actually be affected by the polar vortex. It's not something you can actually see, and despite national reports, it's not a storm. This is not your typical low-pressure center that moves down and around and causes problems. Nothing like that at all. And by the way, it's nothing new. It's always been around. It's been there for thousands of years. As a matter of fact, it actually exists on 4 other planets, not just ours. So when you hear the term polar vortex, you're going to hear the hype, the buzz behind it, but just know it's not an actual storm, but yes, it can mean cold air is on the way.